Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to the Trainwreck Podcast, a wonderful podcast where a group of friends come together once a week and talk about current events.
On today's episode of the podcast, we're going to talk about gang violence, murder, rape.
Well, I was actually trying to make this friendly for you two, man.
Oh,
Talk about gang rape and shit.
well, we're on the completely different pages.
You heard my voice, man. I was trying to be all friendly and shit. Talk about gang
I
violence,
thought this was the purge happening. I ain't gonna cap.
gang violence, rapes. Welcome back to the
24
Trainwreck
hours, he survived.
guys. Before we get into anything, make sure you hit the subscribe button, crack the Liberty Bell icon, hit the like button.
That's 5 seconds.
Bro, do you know where the Liberty Bell is?
Yeah,
You could, like, if you ain't have no GPS, you could get there.
yeah. It's I can't give you the exact block, but I know where it's at.
Bro,
I took a tour of that shit.
all right, that's cool. I did. I mean, I just realized it's a lot of places.
It's not where you think it is. Where you
No.
think it? Where you think it's at?
It's probably close to City Hall.
No,
It's not
no. Well, relatively. I mean, it's in that area.
in that area. Okay, I figured.
But you know where all those that like the historic area where all them buildings is at and shit,
Bro,
like
no,
old
bro.
town.
Bro.
Like if you this is really Philly based, but if you stay on Market Street, because Market Street is just one way, but if you walking and you go straight up Market Street, you'll run into the old town, like old Philly and shit. And there's all them historical buildings over there where black people got no rights in the decision making of the United States.
Oh, that's some shit, man. You know what's crazy, bro? You know, my whole life living here, I never really gave two thoughts to the fact that our whole country was founded here, right where we stand.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy, right?
And, you know, because one thing I realized, like, I really didn't pay too much attention to it. Right around the corner from my house, 2 blocks. Actually, we go that way.
No, we not.
Right off.
What you talking about, man?
Beat that out.
We not-
We gonna edit that out. We gonna edit that out. We gonna edit all of that out. All right.
We not nowhere right now.
That's
Right
some
now.
bad shit, my
We
nigga.
not anywhere right now. Yeah,
We
we not even in Philly.
Shit, we not even on Earth right now. That's a job now.
Yeah, once a week the mothership comes down and grabs us. We go record a pod.
Yeah, bro. I was saying, you know what I mean? Like, right down there, you know what I mean? We're not going to tell y'all where, but right down there, that was the first White House. I
For real?
mean, the initial White House, right at the end. If you go this block right here, even though that's a one way, if you go down that way, all the way up, the first White House where George Washington was and all that was right there.
Yeah, I do remember them saying the first White House wasn't in Philadelphia, but
Yeah.
I didn't know where exactly.
It was right next to the Germantown Ave. Right
Yeah,
on
because you
Germantown
ride
Ave,
up
bro.
Germantown Ave, it's all
Yeah.
kind of historical
I
shit.
mean,
up
all
there.
the brick road, the road is still made of brick.
They need to fix that. I don't like that
be
shit.
fucking my car up. I don't like that.
That's kind of outdated.
Yeah, it's
I don't give a fuck about the historical value. Because even if you go, like, while we talking about Philly and Uptown and shit, you'll run it. I guess because Philly's a historical city, but you'll run into roads, like, it'll be completely random
Bro.
fucking blocks, and you'll be going down brick roads, like you riding a horse or something.
Exactly. Like, yo, like, man, that shit,
Paul
Chestnut,
Revere shit.
Chestnut Hill, bro, they gotta do something about that.
Yeah,
bro.
that must be a historical motherfucker.
Yeah. Fuck it, I fucking hate that shit, bro. It's 2021. Get with the times now. You know what I mean? But I don't even know what that means at this point in time. That saying?
I wonder what was going on in Chestnut Hill around like 1780.
Lynches.
Quakers here in
Definitely hanging.
Pennsylvania.
Definitely
Quakers.
Yeah, I believe
Rapes.
so.
The person that's named after Pennsylvania.
Oh, you know what? Yep. Because when we ride up from, when we used to ride from East Stroudsburg coming back up to Philly, we ride through Quakertown and shit like that. If you take a back road or something, you see a lot of shit, like a lot of small towns and shit just in the cut in Pennsylvania. I wouldn't stop in any of those areas though,
Yeah, your life may not be 100% safe in those areas.
unless you strapped.
Unless you,
I had to mute this shit. This ring shit is getting on my nerves, man. I'm gonna talk about that. Are y'all ready to record for the audio listeners?
I'm ready.
The peasants, the peons.
Let's speak to the.
outdated niggas.
Walk down cause these niggas be sis. My family proud, they calling me sticky. Big full walk, we ain't sippin' on whiskey. Pull up with a 50, they call me Ulysses. Grant my shooter with dreads, you know where your man at. Moonwalking like my jacket got spandex. 30 bands, got a bougie bitch implant. Rolex watch, they like with Ben 10 at. I'm serving that shit like Maddie. Throw a Scooby snacks, okay raggy. I hit on a bitch, she like okay daddy. When the jail had a big Glock spazzing. Chopper make him flip, he do gymnastics. Nigga play with them auto man.
You cut off at the perfect time.
That sound like some Dom type music.
Nigga said
You
big
covered it.
Ben 10 watch. I mean, this nigga said big Rolex. They like, where Ben 10 at?
Dang.
Oh, man. And I did cut off at the right time because the other boy's ass.
Yeah, IDK, yeah, that shit, yeah. I ain't like that nigga. That verse was-
I ain't like his verse. Yeah, you right. You right.
Damn.
He do got some shit. But that verse wasn't the best. That was IDK featuring Zan Riley. I forget which project that was off of. Mark, do you know? I can find out real
fuck.
quick. Let me stop being lazy. It's nothing to go find out.
Oh shit, man.
IDK and Friends too.
IDK friends, yep. Yeah.
Yeah. I like the ignorant shit sometimes.
The ignorant shit, it gets you there sometimes.
Shit is called I don't know.
When I'm in a good mood.
Exactly.
You hear some dude. I mean, that's how I feel about fucking. I don't know. I consider the mainstream artists as ignorant shit now. Basically,
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, because it's all ignorant. These niggas be uninformed.
Let me ask you
and
this,
be
bro.
preaching on the mic.
And the whites love that shit.
Since you've come into consciousness over the past year, have you found it hard to watch certain shit that you used to like?
Certain shit that I used to like. I mean, that's with everything. You know, as you age and you grow up, you know, you grow out.
That's a bad question that you
Yeah.
used to like, of course. Certain shit that you used to be into that you kind of like
Grow out of.
not grew out of, but like
Like with my conscious awareness, I couldn't accept this.
it's like, yeah, this is fucking.
Yeah,
I can't
it's stupid.
watch
Yeah,
this shit. It's just stupid
It's
now.
just stupid.
Like I never stopped liking Drake and Josh, right? But until I started like learning more shit, it was like I can't watch this stupid shit. This shit is just dumb.
Yeah, I mean, I
Fuck
feel like
Dan
that
Slacker. Fuck that nigga.
everything. Yeah, bro. Like I don't really watch, bro. I don't even watch TV no more. If I'm being honest, like
I just
everything
got Disney. I got every streaming service now. Yo, it's
I don't
getting
watch-
ridiculous.
I'm weird. I don't watch Netflix no more. I don't even watch
Yeah.
Hulu no more. Like everything I do, if there's no educational value to it, I don't see a purpose in watching.
That's why I was asking you that because I kind of felt the same way, unless it's like The Mandalorian or some really good production kind of
Yeah,
shit.
it got to be high budget.
Right.
production.
But even like The Mandalorian, I've been watching that relates to the kind of shit that I'm learning about now because they know what's going on up there,
Yeah.
and they using what they know that's going on up there to make the content down here.
Exactly. All the movies be alluding to something that's actually happening in real life.
Yep. All right, welcome back to the Trainwreck Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We in this motherfucker.
That's it.
Episode 110.
Are we
live?
Yeah, ever since we haven't been missing no episodes, and I haven't been wanting to say anything to jinx us,
Hey, look.
but there hasn't been any reason to miss any episodes.
Exactly. It's real easy to do the podcast when you think about it, man. When we do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, I'm proud of us, man. We came a long way since the squeakers that we used to be on YouTube.
Y'all niggas to be squeakers.
Oh
Yeah, you're
Mark,
right.
Mark didn't really change much, actually. Now that we think about it over these past.
Yeah, you haven't
Ain't
changed.
no growth.
No, yeah.
No growth.
I mean, let's think.
Mark calmed down. He said faggot way less than
I
he
still
used
say
to.
faggot.
You say it less than you used to though, which is somewhat something.
I don't spill training hate like I used to, so you gotta go.
Yeah, which I mean, I'm not completely against now. I'm just be honest. I'm not worried about them
Or
niggas.
did you want that now?
I'm not worried about them niggas
No.
either.
Yeah, you know, I mess with the raw paper.
Fuck them faggot ass bitches.
The tobacco.
Tobacky,
Tobacky.
wacky, tobacky. Yo, bro, what was I just watching the other day? I think it might have been a clip on YouTube, and y'all probably already know this, but I'm gonna explain to the listeners the history of cannabis real quick, because we are cannabis enthusiasts on this show. We
Yeah.
indulge a lot. and it's a harmless plant.
Yes. Medical purposes.
Yeah, and it's illegal for no reason.
Yeah. Well, it's legal now. Well, they're in the process of legalizing it.
Yeah, I could still get arrested currently for having.
It's only because they haven't fully put the monopoly on that
Yeah.
shit, so they can make money off of it.
Yeah. But they made it illegal because this is the way they made it illegal, which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So, cannabis, which is the original name for it, when the stupid white people found out about it, they realized that it was going to be a large commodity in the United States because, from cannabis, you also get hemp.
Yeah.
Hemp is much better than chopping down trees, trying to make paper and shit like that. That was going to be used that was going to be the new paper, basically. Hemp paper is going to be the new paper.
Mm-hmm.
I forget the guy's name exactly. Gene, if you could find it for me, if you catch on to what I'm saying. But he had like a large industry in chopping down trees, making paper and shit like that. So he made it illegal somehow. I don't know how the fuck he did it, but he made cannabis illegal and called it marijuana. And the way that he did it, he said, since it was coming from like South America and shit, he said that when people smoked it, when black people smoked it and Mexican people smoked it, it made them rapists. Said people that are smoking cannabis are going around raping our white women, so we got to make this shit illegal.
That's
I forget the guy's name though.
Leave it to white people to fabricate some shit.
But then like at some point they made it to where like smoking weed made you gay or some dumbass shit like that.
I don't remember that part.
I don't know. That might have been on Twitter, Mike.
No, that was not on Twitter. That really did happen.
That's interesting.
I really can't remember where I heard that from, but like I pretty much I've seen that somewhere.
Twitter.
Not Twitter. Long before Twitter. Literally long before Twitter.
You learned it in school?
Like a documentary anyway. It was like a documentary. I can't remember what it was, but yeah.
Kind of Scientology shit was you watching, my nigga?
They put,
I don't know. I was bored.
To make
I was
niggas
bored.
Gay or feminine,
wasn't even
but I don't know
on,
about
so.
weed. You do rarely see seeds in weed now, though.
Yeah.
Ain't that
That's
weird?
true. Some of this
With the
weed
seeds
that
in
they
it.
put, it might be genetically modified.
Who
It may not
knows?
be organic weed. And that's what I'm scared of. I heard Dr. Sabi say, Kush, like different Kush strains, they aren't organic. They're hybrid strains.
That nigga try to smoke paper towels in his weed. We ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah, don't disrespect the guy.
Yeah, you can't disrespect Dr. Sabi. That nigga
Slide the
cured
Cleveland
all of that
and
shit.
hurt you.
Cured cancer.
But he was smoking paper
AIDS.
towels in his weed though.
That's a conspiracy theory.
I know, right? But
Oh,
but
now
Dr.
it's a
Sabi
all right.
rolling the weed and onions too? Huh?
You actually found some people that's doing that.
People
dumb
do
shit.
that. People do actually do
You
that.
broke motherfuckers.
Or maybe that. How much an onion cost, bro? Because
That's what it was. Onion. Thank you. That's what.
yeah, you said paper towel. I don't know
Where the fuck did you get paid? I went along with that shit. Where did you get that from, Mark?
Mike just
I
be
couldn't
saying
think what-
anything.
Was the
I
person you were
couldn't
thinking
think-
about named
I forgot what it was.
Yep.
We talked about it last
Yep.
week.
Wow.
Yep.
We talked about it last week, and I forgot that for that
Mary
minute.
J.
Like,
Singer.
because you mentioned that the same. I'm talking about, he was smoking something in his weed, and that,
He just
somehow
said
paper
paper
towels come
towels.
out.
You got some paper towels lying next to you. You had
No, they don't. They
the
do say
paper
that
between
when there's no seeds in your weed, that it's supposed to be some good shit. It's supposed to be the best shit when there's no seeds in your weed.
And Dr. Sabi said if there's no seeds in it, it's not organic, and it's not good for you.
Well, what was he talking about exactly?
Reggie.
He wasn't talking about flowers, was he?
Well, I sent you the clip actually. I think in the messages.
Yeah, I didn't watch that, obviously.
This dude's from Pennsylvania.
A bitch ass nigga.
Oh, bitch
His
ass,
mother was born in Germany, of course.
Your mother's a whore.
bitch ass nigga.
She raised a punk.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this is around like 1910s to the 1930s. He was working for Pennsylvania Railroad.
Bitch ass nigga. Fuck that, bro.
Yeah, he was up.
Yeah, he's
Here,
a poet.
here's the video. Well, that's 3 minutes long.
Marijuana.
Put it to the mic,
Too
guys.
much. Is there such a thing?
Well, I'm 80 years of age.
Yeah.
I've been smoking marijuana ever since I was 14. So I don't believe that. I don't believe I'm a good candidate to answer that question.
I think you're a great candidate, especially if you're helping to heal people of dis-ease. And, different healers might say that, smoking too much can cause adverse, something negative in the body.
I've only been smoking it for 66 years, so I think it needs some more time for me to...
Okay, so there's that.
But there's a book written in Ecuador.
Yeah.
Hierbas medicinales del Ecuador. Medicinal herbs of Ecuador. And one of them is marijuana. And they had 4 pages of it. And I began to read, because I speak Spanish. I understand Spanish. In fact, I learn a lot from them.
Yeah.
So, in this book, they show that marijuana cures 20 plus diseases, which I know is true. Nervous problems, like, for instance, delirium tremens, Parkinson's disease, epilepsy. The man that was killed by us here in Los Angeles, that was blind, Mr. Fredericks, his daughter was suffering with epilepsy, 2 grand mal a day. I gave her 1 tablespoon of a tincture of marijuana. She didn't have another one.
They gave that bitch a tablespoon.
1 tablespoon.
Damn.
Just 1 tablespoon.
Smoked it?
You could go online
Nah,
and see
tincture.
it. The Usha.
Tincture is when they
A man went on it with Parkinson's.
compress the bud and make extract the oil from it.
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of like doing a dab, basically.
Drinking a dab.
Okay.
My mom actually had this thing where I don't know what it was. It just it was like oil, and you could put that shit on your tongue, and that shit'll get you high. You can put it on anything really, and it'll get you high.
Yeah.
That
We
shit's
had that
crazy.
Right from the dispensary.
We was in there laughing at each other for no
Yeah, we
reason.
was on that in Ohio, bro.
Yeah, we had that in Ohio, bro. In
Really?
Ohio, yeah. You ain't get none of
The
that?
tincture. It was root beer flavored.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I ain't getting none of that.
Oh, shit.
Mark ain't want none of that shit. The weed had him fucked up.
Mark was laid out on the couch. Right?
Nah, I was good. Yeah, good as hell.
Blind Mr. Fredericks. His daughter was suffering with epilepsy, 2 grand mal a day. I gave her 1 tablespoon of a tincture of marijuana. She didn't have another one. I make, right now, I had a man in the village, we have a healing village in Honduras.
Mm-hmm.
You could go online and see it.
Free
The
tax.
Usha Healing Village in Honduras. A man went on with Parkinson's disease in a wheelchair. Well, we know that people have these prejudices against God. We do. We don't use what God made. We use what man made in the laboratory. Marijuana is not like tobacco. Tobacco was made in the laboratory. Everybody smokes cigarette freely, but marijuana is prohibited because it's God. So I have to be careful.
Was tobacco made in the
What I
lab?
give them.
The lab though?
So the sisters.
I don't know.
I don't know if
Tobacco
that's
was
true.
maybe
made some
nicotine.
brownies.
Nicotine,
You know, that they
definitely.
sprinkle on that shit.
Yeah, that sounds right. I don't know about tobacco though. Because
It's probably-
tobacco was definitely being grown. That was one of the first crops that the
Exactly.
slaves was growing when they got here.
Exactly.
According to our textbooks.
We don't know if they
Yeah,
was
I'm
slaves.
still. I'm saying, you hear me? You hear me, Dice? Damn, man, they got me programmed, Dice. No, I'm serious. That's
We don't know
bad.
if
That's
the
fucked
niggas was
up, bro.
farmers or not. We just call them slaves.
I got all this information now, and I'm still saying that shit.
Exactly, bro.
That's how bad they got us fucked up, man.
Because when we was young, that's the first thing we was getting. Our history, and as young with small brains.
Correction. The natives that were here were growing tobacco. They was forcing them to grow their fucking tobacco. Correction.
Right.
Not the African slaves that was brought over here. The millions of African slaves, allegedly.
I have to be careful in telling folks what I give them. So the sisters in the village in Honduras made some brownies.
I was going to ask about the treats.
And they put the marijuana in the brownies.
Uh-huh.
And then when the patient was eating it, they said, wow, I slept last night like I've never slept. The other one said, well, I'm not shaking anymore. I'm not shaking. Look, I'm not shaking. I'm not shaking. Oh, no, I want some more of those cookies.
So you do think that you can still receive the medicinal effects through all the treats that are being created now? You get it in lollipops and brownies and in all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, but it has to be natural marijuana. It
So
has
there
to
is
be
a
natural.
lot of unnatural marijuana
No,
out there,
we
is that
cannot
what you're
use
saying?
the hybrid. You know, they
Hybrid.
talk about Kush and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's hybrid.
I got
we
you.
talk about the real marijuana with seeds. That's medicinal.
Gotcha.
So he likes smoking Reggie.
Basically.
So wait, so I've never got.
All heads like smoking Reggie.
What is
Exactly.
Reggie? It's just the old version of weed.
It's bad weed that got
Bad
a
weed.
bunch of fucking seeds and stems in it.
What if they lie to us and Reggie is just real weed?
Then I don't want no real weed. Then
That just
I don't want the
douche
real
thing. I ain't gonna lie,
shit.
that's just douche thing.
That shit is terrible.
That shit is terrible. But who
Especially
knows?
when you young, nigga. No,
It
hell
killed
no.
Parkinson's though.
But maybe it's because that shit is
fuck
real
that
and it
shit.
dried up, and
Parkinson.
then that's the leftover weed that the people that were bringing that shit into America. That's what the leftover weed that they gave the people. They gave them the dry ass old real weed. So it's old, but it's real weed.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
We're gonna do some real research one day. Let's see, we need a fucking lab.
Yeah, we need a whole
Lab.
library, bro, at our disposal. We gonna get one of
I
those.
got a lab.
Yeah.
I got 2 of them.
Man, they gonna play these in court, bro.
Your Honor, he obviously said here he has 2 laboratories.
We are law-abiding citizens. We respect the law.
I ain't doing nothing wrong. Fuck y'all.
Exactly.
How you doing though this week? We got Gene here. We got Dice here. Mark's in the building. I'm here. It's the fucking wreck. It's the wreck. How you guys doing this week? What's going on? Anything new in your lives?
No.
If not, we could keep going. It don't matter.
I'm gonna say, no. What's no? I'm gonna say I got a new car. I know you took that trip with me. I'll go get that.
I forgot about that. Just that. Yo, let me tell y'all. Dice got an amazing car, y'all.
You went to
It's not so about African this time. Let's go.
Yeah. He from a nice Asian.
The Japanese dude.
Yeah. There we go. They don't like that shit.
Yeah, you gotta be real specific because they racist against each other.
Yeah, but I'm a Japanese, not Chinese.
I am no Korean.
He knew English.
Barely.
He knew English barely. Wow.
He had
Broken
the
English.
English. He had the
Wow.
accent.
Broken
that nigga
English.
Probably, that nigga probably just got here 15 years ago with his parents.
He's
They
probably
gave him all
racist.
this fucking
Nah, I
money
think
and they started a
about boys
fucking
probably
business.
racist, bro.
Yeah. But then, when that money involved,
Yeah, but he play nice when the money come.
Exactly.
Trying to sell that car, he ain't care. He just
Was
wanted
it a
the
good
money.
price?
for the condition that the car was in, hell yeah.
Yeah, I did overpay for it a little bit.
I
I could have squeezed a couple.
Do
more
you
dollars
think
out of him.
that it would have been
But-
cheaper for a white person if they would have bought that thing?
No, he had his
No.
price
He had his
set
price.
before.
Oh, all right, look.
That bitch is loaded too.
Yeah,
That shit loaded.
Yeah.
See, it's not always about racism, guys. Sometimes you can just get through life, but sometimes you ain't gonna get your loan.
Yeah. Well, fortunately, Dice wasn't in the need for a loan. He just paid the boy.
Got that
Right.
thing.
The cash, yeah.
Man. Congratulations, bro. Your delivery mobile is alive.
That's it, man.
It's here.
It's my first push to start, bro. I just want to say, to start. I mean, it make life way easier. Just being able to get. I don't even gotta take my keys out my pocket, bro. I just get in,
That's
press the
another
button.
positive I ain't think about.
Yeah.
Because I be forgetting shit sometimes. I have to go back in the house.
Yeah.
But I don't want to
Stop
stop
the
the
car.
car
Yeah.
because it's cold outside.
Exactly.
I be having to knock on the door and shit.
Oh, shit.
I forget a lot of shit because I smoke a lot of weed.
Yeah. Yeah.
My mom be like, "What you forget now?"
It's always forget.
I knock on the door. You forgot something, didn't you?
Yeah. That's really how I be, bro. That's really how I be. So
That's a new car.
new car, man.
That's good, bro. Me, I guess speaking about my family life has been really, it's been peaceful recently. It's been really good, really positive.
That's great.
I've been getting in a little schedule, trying to get in the house at a certain time, not being out all late and shit.
Yeah.
Just been like being in the house recently. Everything's been peaceful in there
Yeah.
as of late.
That's good, man. That's all you can really ask for.
Yeah.
I mean, just peace.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody want to be in a chaotic environment.
And that's how it usually is.
yeah.
How do your siblings feel about not going back to school?
They don't give a fuck. My little brother, he definitely doesn't give a fuck. Cause he currently hates school right now. He never asked me, Nasir, why you ain't go back to school? He ain't asked me no shit like that. Cause he don't give a fuck. I think it's because he see me like doing my own thing and able to get what I want and shit like that.
Yeah, so he think you doing it right now. For real.
Yeah. Just gotta move out now. For real. I just be completely on my own once I move out.
Yeah, that makes shit easy.
My sister though, I don't know. When I made the decision not to go back to school, my mom wasn't really for it 100%, but I think she did want me to come back home though. But she didn't want me to be in Philly because of how crazy this shit is. I think that was the big reason she wanted me to go. Like when we was doing the scholarship shit, we signing up for different shit. I'm like, Mom, I really don't want to do this shit. Like if this shit is gonna cost me, you can forget about that shit.
Exactly.
You could definitely forget about it. So she made it her business to figure that shit out. I was like, if it's gonna cost me, I'm not going.
Yeah, basically.
So when I came back, it was just like, he's here. We knew it. Well, I knew it. He's like, yeah, everybody should do the college experience. Everybody should get the experience.
Experience.
You can get the experience without paying for that shit.
Right? Yeah, you allowed to go on campus.
Yeah, I don't have to be in classes. The experience college. They got me with that though.
They got you.
Yep, they got my ass.
It's so nutty. It's so nutty. But I actually.
But it's as fun as everybody makes it seem. It is. I won't lie. But it's not worth it.
Not
At
worth
the end of the day, it's not.
It's not.
What's his name? I was asking you, how did your siblings feel about not being back in school?
Oh, with the COVID and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, I went on that whole shit.
Look, you know now. Look.
That's funny because I was doing a delivery at a school the other day, and I went in there. I said, "Are kids in school right now?" She said, "Yeah, very, very few kids." My brother loves not having to go into school. He like being on the computer and shit. It's like I said, he don't like school. Period.
No, that shit. Knowing me and who I am, I mean, if I had kids during this period, I mean, and I wasn't as conscious as I am now, my kids definitely would have been in school right now. Bro, now I think about
In the building?
In the building, not near me. That's all I know.
You wouldn't be taking the time to teach your kids?
I mean,
he gonna have him watch fucking Young Fat videos all day. That's all he gonna do.
I would do that.
He gonna put on a Young Fat video, have that shit run through the whole way through.
Hey, you can't.
That's not a bad start.
Real rap though. He gonna be ahead of a lot of people.
They won't really understand most of this shit he said.
Yeah, I was saying
They can't-
maybe high school. If you transitioning from middle school to high school.
No, you can take him.
No,
You
I'ma
can start
say-
him with some Young Pharaoh shit once he get to middle school.
Yeah.
But then first
I'm gonna say
years,
third grade for real. No, not. This
I'm telling you, if I had the information that I had in high school, I would made that shit a living hell for the teachers.
Exactly,
Oh, yeah,
right? I
for
feel like
sure.
high school would have been so much funner because I would have
been
been like, yo, I feel
uncomfortable.
smarter than you.
It
bro.
got uncomfortable for them.
Real rap. And then you would
They
have
might
had
would've
half the
kicked your
school
asses
smart
out,
as
too. That's
shit
the
for
funniest
Young
part.
Pharaoh. That shit would have been crazy. They would have been mad as shit if that nigga was popular in one high school.
Because look how far it spans. Like history,
Yep.
I can kick your ass in science.
Exactly. He was lying to me about evolution.
Yeah.
All right, prove it.
open
Pull it
this
up on the
textbook.
computer
It's
right
gonna be
now.
hell. First 2 periods is gonna be hell for you.
That'll make school fun because you like, yo, I know everything. Y'all's lying. Everything y'all teaching me at least.
Even though it's not that far because it was given to that shit. So
I'm like, y'all teaching me this Jew ass freaking history curriculum. What are y'all doing? Are y'all kidding me? I don't even know what a Jew is, but I'm still in there cursing them out because they do. That's funny.
What is a black Israelite?
Oh, they
I
think
don't
that.
know. I just heard
Hebrew
kids and talk about it.
Israelite.
That's all.
Yeah, they think that black people were like were the first Hebrew Israelite. The first motherfuckers over there or in the Middle East, like where Jordan, Lebanon, and
related to
Beirut
the
and all that
Bible.
shit is in Israel. They thought black people, even though we basically were the first people over there, but we didn't create the Judaism and all that other shit. But they
Because
think we did.
I saw one of my favorite rappers post over like the past week. He said, because I was on board with him a little bit until he said the last part I wasn't too sure about. He said, "Don't call me black no more," which I'm on board with. He said, "That's not facts no more," which I agree with. But then he said, "I'm an Israelite." And I was like, "You lost me with that, bro."
Dang,
Talking
Kendrick
about
said that
Kendrick?
too?
Yeah.
I could have sworn Kendrick said that.
I remember Kendrick saying that too.
He did say that on
I
Damn. Yeah,
ain't
it was on
black
Damn.
no
Yep.
more.
I was talking about
Call me
I was
Izzy.
talking about Dark Low.
Oh, they all on that shit then.
Yeah, they all know,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
But nah, we ain't create no freaking Judaism or was not no Hebrews.
Because none of that shit is factual.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think like those people just thought like that, but them characters that they made up, they was not real
What did
people.
we call?
And I say factual
Oh,
because
I actually accept the black word now because black, it's basically every color. Every color goes into black. Basically, black absorbs, light. That's why when they say when you wear black when you outside, you get hotter. Because that shit is absorbing the sun's heat. I never noticed that. I just thought about that in my head. I'm like, that's basically why they say this.
It's crazy because after the show, you was complaining about that shit too last week. Like, man, that shit was evil. It represents darkness and all that evil shit.
Inside the books and shit, But we was calling ourselves black. We called, I forgot what, Kemet, I think is like the land of the black. There's something we had a name that was something. Ethiopian means black and dark something. Like everything that we are named after is black basically. We named ourselves black. But
I don't want no Americans calling me black. Cause
we call them white.
They are white.
You black.
They white. Because if I call them European, if I call them European, if I call them a fucking Neanderthal or a Viking or something, then it takes it to another level.
Mm-hmm. But you could call us Indians and all that other stuff.
Man, don't call me shit. Call me Nasir, man. I'm Nasir.
That's what I'm saying. Like black, it's not.
Don't even talk to me, nigga.
Like black, it's not that bad anymore. To be honest, they just give it such a bad look when you say I'm black or,
Because they're doing ill shit while they do that shit.
They just ruined it.
They did ruin it.
They got the Black Lives Matter shit now. Yo, they was on City Ave the other day. I had my sunroof down, gave them niggas the finger.
Like you dumb
right out the sunroof.
Bro, it was
working for Soros and shit.
The school right around the corner.
Flipped them right off, bro.
It was one black teacher and all white kids.
Yeah.
They was all holding the Black Lives Matter sign. I was like, I just looked at them.
I wonder what they parents think.
They would say a hunk if you support Black
fucking
Lives
dumb
Matter.
bitch
Nobody
nigga.
was
Because they was burning down motherfuckers' businesses. Don't nobody like Black Lives Matter, really.
Nobody.
Yeah,
yeah. So,
What'd you say, Mark?
No, because two dumbass dads just made that shit up. That's why.
So the guy, I forgot. I don't know exactly what his affiliation to Black Lives Matter was, but apparently he was like the father of somebody during the Ferguson riots, and he's trying to get $20 million from Black Lives Matter because Black Lives Matter was not started by the people that was started by. It was started by some bull that was during the Ferguson riots, and they had a slogan Black Lives Matter after someone died. I think it was Ferguson, of course, but yeah, and then
Michael Brown,
right?
Michael Brown,
yeah. Oh, Michael Brown, yeah. Oh yeah, it was his father. I actually think it's his father that's trying to get 20 mil. Give my man his shit. He want that shit.
Especially because y'all haven't done anything with it besides fund Joe Biden's campaign.
Yeah.
I'll just get money in general and take it off.
If you go on their website, it shows you all the different organizations that they actually send them to. Some of them are black-owned organizations, but we don't know what those organizations are actually doing for black people. But they are sending a little bit of money to different black organizations. But a lot of that shit is going to Act Blue, which goes to the Democrats and other, other politicians and shit.
They were supposed to do that anyway.
So it's money laundering, basically.
Yeah.
The our name to money launder for these white politicians.
Well, you've got to give the niggers something. It'll look too obvious.
Exactly.
I know how to I could just
When they
put
saw that money
myself in
coming
that
in, they
room
want a
with
piece of
them
that shit. Yeah.
when they making them decisions.
Exactly.
No, I can't even, bro, because it's much nastier than I can think.
It is. It's probably.
They probably start off.
None of them are married. None of the people that made that shit are married to black
They probably
people.
start off with a giant orgy. In the middle, they have like a big ass main course or something. Somebody has a goat's head on.
FT Island got a crack in it.
Caucasian fingers and shit.
Yeah. They sipping African blood punch.
Yo, they adrenochrome.
Oh my gosh! Have you ever seen that meme?
Adrenal punch.
You ever seen that meme that talks about how the plot of what is that shit called? Monsters Inc. The first Monsters Inc. movie.
Yeah,
I love that.
The crab guy, and they're basically getting energy from terror of children.
Yo, they are.
And
they was scaring the little girl.
And that's how you get.
They was feeling the yo. Oh my god,
that shit was red. So it's
That's
basically
crazy.
saying adrenochrome. It was
I will
basically
call
an
my
acronym
mom
for that.
now and she tell you how many times I watched that fucking movie.
I've seen it too many times.
I love that movie. And I used to love when the motherfuckers used to came
Yo.
through the sky and like lock the motherfuckers up and put the sock on the board because he had the sock on the. Yeah, I used to love that shit. That shit
Y'all
was
crazy, man.
Wow.
Pixar.
Everything.
And they show it to you.
I'm about to cancel my Disney Plus subscription off
Steve
that
Jobs
shit.
was in Pixar too.
My nigga,
Don't
you
forget
paid
that.
a jewel head of your money, my nigga. It's too late for that.
I only gave him $7. I only had it for a
That
month.
was created by DreamWorks, right? Even though Pixar owns Pixar.
Yeah, Disney
No,
owned
no,
everything.
no.
Yeah, it's Disney and
Pix-
DreamWorks.
no, no, no,
yeah.
no.
Disney
No, it was
owned Disney owned
I
Pixar,
was thinking-
Star Wars, Marvel.
Pixar is basically just a branch for animation and stuff
Yeah,
like that for
yeah.
Disney. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, not DreamWorks.
Yeah.
I mean, so
so
some of the
much.
people that were in DreamWorks work for Pixar too.
You haters.
They even own ESPN.
Nah, nah,
They
nah,
don't
nah,
even
nah,
do
nah.
that. That's crazy.
They trying to
keep
take
forgetting
over
that. I
everything
think
black
you
people.
forget that.
Monopoly.
Give me,
watch.
give me your best ESPN bar right now. Go.
Oh, got it.
ESPN bar.
Lamar Odom, he was on crack. That's Stephen A, by the way.
Think of a
No
bar.
ESPN bars.
Nah.
I don't even watch ESPN, bro. Except when it's the game.
No, no,
All I
no,
can say is
no, no, no.
RP
It's game time. Ain't no lame time. I'm watching ESPN and it's game time.
Hey.
Okay, that's it. Ding, 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 motherfucker.
What was I just watching recently? They was talking about Mike Tyson and shit. Oh, I was watching. Freddie Gibbs was on Joe Rogan's podcast, right?
Yeah.
And they was talking about how Ashton Kutcher might have fucked Mike Tyson's. Who was he with at the time? The same chick that married Eddie Murphy, Robin Givens.
Robin Givens.
Robin Givens. Yeah. So apparently,
name.
Mike Tyson was fucking Robin Givens at one time, right?
Yep.
And Ashton Kutcher fucked Robin Givens while Mike Tyson was that takes some courage,
How long
don't
was
it?
that?
Ashton
Whoa,
Kutcher
whoa, how
got
long ago was
balls,
that?
man. Ashton Kutcher got some balls.
Fuck Mike Tyson's girlfriend.
That was like after 92 or like
I don't know the exact dates. I'm not that old. I just found it crazy that Ashton Kutcher fucked the baddest man on the planet's girlfriend.
He survived?
And that happened to him.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but that was a good podcast though. But I'll say that to say this: Spotify is fucking trash, and Joe Rogan needs to get off of that shit because I was trying to watch the full podcast episode, but I can only watch it on my phone because Spotify doesn't have any service like dedicated for video. Like if you go on the Spotify app,
Yeah, the web, yeah.
if you go on the Spotify app on your PlayStation, it's just audio.
Right.
I'm not trying to watch on my laptop. I'm trying to watch on my TV. Spotify, if you're gonna do this video shit, you need
everything.
You need that shit to be everywhere.
Yeah,
People watch shit on their TVs, not their phones.
Well, a lot of people watch.
Unless you're a kid. Unless it's kids.
Well, I don't watch shit. I don't watch shit on my
Or
phone.
porn.
You heavy jack off, boy. I forgot.
No, nigga, I'm a porn connoisseur. Don't play me like that, nigga.
You're like, damn, Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, but what you doing while you watching porn? I know you jacking off.
I
man.
observe,
Yeah,
nigga.
Mike's
No, I
stroking
observe.
his head.
You
Mike,
jacking
I
off.
observe.
Mike in there playing with himself.
I observe. Yes, I do that, but I also observe. Because I probably, if I see something trash, I'm like, I don't want to fucking be off no more. Because I've been on that whole like wave lately where if I see something, turn me off, I don't even want to watch it. Or just be off.
Okay.
Porn is trash, you know.
What's
Yeah,
one
especially
thing?
now.
What's one thing that'll make you turn off a porn video?
Actually, homemade porn. Homemade porn is fucking ass now.
Now, what's something that'll make you turn off a porn video? Like what's
Like if I
what's
watch
a
the
pet
homemade
peeve?
porn and them niggas just too focused on the goddamn camera like the whole way through, not only on each other, just like niggas stop looking at me.
two
Look
niggas.
at each other. Like no, I don't want to see that. Like I want to see y'all.
Shouldn't be watching porn anyway. You wouldn't have that problem. But
Did you say two
you
niggas?
got niggas watching
No,
you and shit.
I'm
Cut
two
the fucking
people, not
shit
two
in.
niggas. Don't do me like that.
Two niggas, man.
Two niggas. We all. heard
Well,
the same
you want to put it
thing.
that way? Yeah, two niggas. Like two niggas. A man coon and a woman coon.
Okay.
What was your problem with them?
They too focused on the camera instead of fucking.
Yeah, like they keep looking
They're
at the shit. Like
actors.
look at the shit.
Motherfucker.
No, you talk about amateur homemade
Oh,
porn.
amateur.
Yeah,
Yeah, they be too focused on the
Watch
angles
mainstream
and
all
shit.
like that. And that shit made me want to go back to watching mainstream porn.
You was
Like,
an
it's so
underground
fake, dog.
boy.
This shit is so fake. Now, bro.
Yeah, the underground legends on the
You fucking up your brain, bruh.
Tell him, Gene.
Look, he ain't got no rebuttal.
Let you know, Gene.
What do you mean I'm fucking up my brain? Which brain?
You're destroying your endocrine system.
To do what? I'm
'Cause
just watching.
You're artificially arousing yourself with a screen.
He's saying
Okay.
you in love with your phone, basically.
You're making yourself think
I'm
that
just
you're
horny.
having sex
Like
when you watch porn.
That's an emotion. A horny is an emotion, bro.
But when you
I
do
can't
it
use my
artificially,
emotion?
you're basically making yourself create chemicals in your brain that are making you enjoy what you're doing.
How the fuck I do that? I'm a dumbass. How I do that? And I'm a dumbass.
I'm not saying you're a dumbass. I'm just saying
No,
you're,
I'm
you're
saying,
messing
no, I'm
with
calling
your
myself a
No,
brain
he's calling
right
he's
now.
I don't know
calling
how
himself
that
a
works.
dumbass.
Exactly. Oh.
He's saying his brain shouldn't work like that because he's a dumbass. But
Exactly.
no, Mark. Everybody's brain works like
Yeah.
that.
That's how
It's called dopamine, right?
Mm-hmm. You know, I'm pretty sure we actually generate, what do you call it? Semen from our brains.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna look that up.
That's
It's
interesting.
weird that sounds, but I kind of agree with that.
Because biology class. Well, for some reason, our gym teacher was teaching us about sex and shit.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
No, your teacher was the health teacher.
Yeah, I think that should be two separate entities, but that's just me. But
It's
anyway,
probably not stored there, but it's probably like
Nah,
once you get to that certain point of being aroused or whatever you're doing, then it just clicks a fucking switch in your head. Then
So
it
you
starts
basically call me an
producing that
addict,
shit.
basically.
no, you're definitely an addict. But I think semen comes
Not
from
really.
your
I don't
testicles,
believe in
bro.
that. I don't believe in
I'm
that.
pretty sure.
Porn
I
addiction.
think
I
I
do
think
not
that's
believe
where
in
it's
porn addiction.
created and shit.
Of course,
Then
exactly.
it
I don't
goes
believe
to
in addiction at
the,
all.
but
Really,
it's-
the epididymis.
That's so crazy because your brain controls
succubus.
everything, your nervous system, and all that. So that's just telling your body to go produce this.
Now,
real
yeah,
quick.
your brain is definitely controlling that shit.
And he's fucking it up.
Not really.
Not really.
Not really.
The reason you go
'Cause
pick
I'm
up your
horny.
phone, exactly,
Nigga, I'm
and that's
horny.
because your brain wants to
No, it's not
create
because of my
that
brain, because I
dopamine
can be
again.
horny without anything.
That your brain wants to
I'm a
create that
hornball. I
dopamine
was
again
born a
because it
freak.
remembers you doing it the last time.
I was literally born a freak, my nigga. Like,
Take it back.
James Brown head ass.
Yeah.
This is only educational purposes only.
Of course,
You can be born a freak if you want. just like Zaya Wade was born a fucking girl.
Oh, that's fucked up, man.
that's kind of different, though.
Can you believe that? I can't wait. I cannot wait. I'm gonna start saying I was born a fucking panther, bitch. Respect me as a fucking.
So her and
I was born a
him
horse.
and Michelle Obama was buddy earlier
buddy.
on social media. I saw.
She's supposed to be an inspiration to all women. This man. Oh man, it's sad though because we could go. They could actually get us locked up just for saying that.
What, the Obamas love transsexuals?
Oh, I didn't say that. But yes, they could get us locked up for that. No,
They do
couldn't.
love transsexuals.
They couldn't get us locked
I
up
wouldn't
because
be
if we go to
surprised.
court,
I would not be surprised.
it's time to get those depositions in. Where you come from, nigga? I heard you was from Kenya, nigga. I heard your name was Michael. Let's get into it. Where's the FBI? We're in court now. That's where everything get done in court. Really.
Nah, yeah, the Obamas love transsexuals for whatever reason. That's
Or just
that
gays
was,
in
that was
general,
they
really.
yeah, that was their agenda.
They get trans rights. It was
Yep.
the Obamas,
Yep.
right?
Gay rights.
They're
Gay
trying to
rights.
make it grease
Yeah.
again. They're trying to make us grease.
Yeah, I'm not for y'all staying here.
We gonna
Yeah,
stay
I'm
here.
gonna
We need
hold
our
my
fucking
own.
land back.
I'm gonna hold my own.
We is not letting them turn this shit into grease before we at least get a big chunk of land and live off of it for at least a year or two before they come and try to bomb us and we go to the Civil War.
You know what I'm saying we can get out of here. You know what I mean?
Go where, bro?
Exactly. If we go to Africa, we're closer to the Middle East.
I don't
And
know
we
them
really have to go
niggas.
fuck
I don't
with
know
them.
them niggas.
That's what I'm saying. We was
They
born
wouldn't
here.
they wouldn't
I think,
accept us,
you know,
bro.
They would accept us. It depends on the situation and it depends on where we're at.
How about this guy?
Right.
'Cause half of us
Like,
do
get them,
believe that.
them dirty Americans.
I was saying, let's go to Antarctica, y'all. Let's see if we
I don't
turn
like the
white.
cold.
To freeze to
So
death.
we
Yeah,
can go
you
see
got
Predator
No, let's see if we turn
that
white.
too.
in the T800.
That shit about to be
box.
frozen over, bro. Fuck all that shit.
Yeah, shit. What if Antarctica get warm though? And
That'd be funny.
yeah,
But
like,
but that shit, all the wildlife out there is based on it being cold. So that shit is going to be hilarious.
yeah.
That snow is basically reflecting the sun's light like the moon does.
Yeah,
That's just crazy.
that's cool.
And I'm pretty sure that's why I forgot why that's why they said it doesn't like melt or something like that. It's some up there and the reason why that shit does not melt. I forgot. Sorry, go do your research.
What do you was thinking about moving to Antarctica or something?
I was just thinking about you gotta look. It's all that land and there's nobody on it. Like,
No, that's where all the rapists and pedophiles go to hide out. Yeah, they go to Antarctica.
Oh, okay.
how much do flights in Antarctica cost?
The fuck you want to go out there for, man? I just told you who was out there.
I was
out
just
there,
kidding.
probably.
I just want to know, like, that's like a weird thing. They just do that at the spread
I'm
of
thinking
the
about
moment.
Alaska. My bad.
Like,
I'm thinking about Alaska. Yeah, that's
Well,
where
I
I,
always thought that shit was like a frozen wasteland. And
It's like a
literally
frozen
just
island,
Too,
yeah.
that's what I
It's just
thought,
literally
too.
up in
Yeah,
Canada.
I was thinking about Alaska.
Yeah,
My bad.
They
Yeah,
just like
It
regular
sounds like
shit.
a
Right
frozen
off of
wasteland.
Canada, yeah.
that's where all. The,
But
yeah, they go there.
Antarctica, it says the ice doesn't melt because it's on the continental shelf and there's no water beneath it, so it's all ice.
It's land underneath, right? Or no,
Basically, it's
just a thick piece of ice.
I don't know if it's all ice. It might be land under it, but deep under it, and then the top layer is all ice.
That sounds so
What y'all think's
scary.
under that ice? What y'all think's in that ice, man?
I don't know. The Anunnaki.
There's probably a lot of shit.
The Anunnaki.
Yeah, might be under there.
They in space, nigga.
Hey, look, they might got a home base, bro. We don't know.
True.
Anunnaki basically means the people who came from the heavens
Yeah.
or the sky, stars, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I heard the Anunnaki had 5 fingers and one.
I don't know about all that.
no,
Nigga,
6
how the
fingers,
fuck would
basically.
niggas know that?
What was
They
it?
said through,
Imagine if there's
ancient,
really niggas on this planet right now that literally have been to space already because they met aliens and they just coming back down and living regular lives.
I see they was making a space hotel.
No.
Yes, apparently that's gonna be in production and available in 2027.
Oh, like what, on the moon, you mean?
No, like you're gonna be in Earth's orbit.
So it's basically like the ISS, International Space Station.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a hotel. You're gonna get a nice view and shit.
Stupid shit. You
alright.
probably gonna need a vaccine.
What
Probably
Yeah,
gonna need to turn your body half
You pretty much
robot
gonna
or
die
some
there,
shit.
basically.
Yeah, basically. Huh?
Yeah, you gonna
Yo, that's literally the only. No, I take
you just
that
gotta
back.
get
But
10
that would-
injections. That's
That
all.
would be the only way I would agree with AI is if we send the robots into space and let them do what we cannot do in space. But no, we have to be able to control the bitches with like a VR set or some shit down on Earth. And if we take the VR set or turn them off, they turn off. There's no way they can take over anything. But once you give a robot emotions and all that extra shit, it's over for you.
Do you think anybody on Earth has been to space before?
I do. Because I've seen videos on YouTube of people sending fucking balloons and shit up in space with cameras or in different ways of sending cameras up in space. So I'm pretty sure people have gotten to space, but I don't know if they got to. I believe they got to the moon too.
They spent hella money on doing
I
that
definitely
too,
don't
by the
believe
way.
the moon.
I believe they got to
The
the
moon
moon.
is a stretch.
The video might be fake, but they got to the moon.
It was another video. Some dude actually walking up to the people on that spacecraft, quote unquote, and asking them if they believed in God. I mean, if they said yes, which all of them did. He was like, "All right, I'm giving you the chance now to swear on the Bible that you went to the moon." He's like, "Man, get the fuck out of here, man! You trying to swing on a board? Swung on in one of the boards."
I low-key think it's because they think that's so disrespectful. Motherfucker, I went through so much shit to get on that bum-ass moon. And you niggas don't even believe us? I believe it's because they probably didn't have the technology to have cameras in space yet.
Bro, they
You know
went
what
to
I'm saying?
space, bro. They can make a camera for space, bro. If they went to space, they damn sure gonna have a camera that could
They
go to
probably had a
space.
camera, but they probably have the technology for the camera to actually give you a good ass picture of space.
They
It's
had
probably all
technology to
dark in the
broadcast
bright
it.
ass sun. They didn't know how to make a camera in space yet. They was making it on Earth, and they probably just had finished creating a camera. A camera came out about the 1850s because the first president that got the picture, I don't fucking know, but he got a picture of him like 1870, something like that. Then that camera was not that good. And it was still showing in black and white. And then a good, 40, 50 years later, 1960s, when they actually went to the moon, They only upgraded the camera to have color. So they did not know how to make a camera that can actually be in space. Space is different because the air is different and all that shit. You have a different atmosphere and shit.
I think the government always has technology that's
they
way do.
more
advanced than what civilians have access to. They would have made some shit to prove that shit because they was racing all them other countries to get to that shit. The point was to prove it.
Yeah. You mean if we go to China right now, we read their textbooks, is it going to say that America went to the moon first?
Who knows? Well, no, they sent. Well, yeah, it's gonna say they went to the moon first, probably, but it's not gonna say they went into space first because other people went into space first. They sent dogs into space before we went to the moon.
We love dogs, man.
But I believe they went to the moon, and they just didn't give a fuck about showing you guys, so y'all could think it's a conspiracy. And they got fucking bases on the fucking moon now, right now, just waiting, capturing aliens and shit, or trying to contact them because aliens ain't stupid. And they said we're not going to the moon now. Y'all niggas is trying us.
I was watching this video not the other day, a couple months ago, and they were saying that all the negative energy that Earth produces gets pushed back into Earth. And that's what is causing all like the natural disasters and shit like that when that negative energy gets pushed back into the atmosphere. I believe that. So if they have that, if the aliens in the galaxy have the power to force the negative energy back into Earth, I think they also had the power to not allow them access into space too.
Well, there's actually conspiracy theories with quotes around both. That motherfucking there's alien spaceships out there that's shutting off missiles and shit.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like they said they reflected a fucking I don't know what it was. I think it was a comet or something, and it reflected and hit Russia or some shit. And they've been like shutting down missiles and nuclear weapons on bases. I don't know if it's true. You can call it conspiracy theories, call it allegedly, whatever you want to say. But that's what I've heard a lot. So and there's actual videos of rockets going in the air and a spaceship going around that motherfucking rocket and shooting lasers at the rocket. You can go watch that shit on Young Pharaoh channel. There's extraterrestrial existence, you know. But that's just crazy. There's actual videos of spaceships. So they probably not letting them do too much, but we still doing it.
Yeah, y'all can show the shit y'all want to show, but y'all can't expose too much.
Or do they give a fuck to? Like, do they really give a fuck? Yeah. There's so many more galaxies. They probably know how to get to other galaxies. They probably don't
even care about this.
But then again, what if there's like whole cities on Saturn they just haven't showed us because they just showing us fake ass pictures?
Mm-hmm. What if it was giants that lived on Earth before we did, and they had their little civilization,
riding dinosaurs?
They elevated, and they was riding the dinosaurs and all that.
The oxygen density was, I think, thicker or something like that, and so people were taller.
Yeah, you see.
And you see if you look at pictures of Egypt, they had them big ass carvings into mountains of big ass fucking sculptures of people.
And somebody, first off, those stones was heavy. Wouldn't it need to be people here strong enough?
Sound acoustic resonances.
Sound acoustic, right? They can make shit like levitate and all of that. So never mind.
I've heard that they can actually make spaceships levitate with their mind. They like, cause you know how UFOs they go side to side and horizontal and vertical. Basically,
you think
they go all the way around. They can be controlled because you know spaceships they have to get air. I mean not spaceships, but like planes. They have to get air. Well, go fast, get air, then lift up, and you know use the momentum to fly with the wings and stuff. Right. But spaceships they just go anywhere they fucking want to.
We could probably do that shit.
Just make a spaceship.
Levitate with our minds and shit.
Oh yeah. That's
fucking 98% of our DNA is locked.
Yeah, basically.
Exactly.
We not even unlocking all our genomes.
But we still stay in the house all damn day. Like,
true.
If we was outside.
Well, that's not true for me. I don't be in the house
right now.
Yeah, that's true for y'all niggas. Yeah, y'all be out.
In the car.
I'll be in the house.
still
it's
outside.
Like, what the fuck is there to do outside, especially when you live in places where buildings are everywhere and you don't got a car? I can't really go fucking nowhere except for the park.
My kid's gonna live different, man. I'm gonna make sure of that.
That's the goal.
Yeah. So, one thing we could say, I mean, I seen this video. I don't know if y'all seen it. It was like a parade in China or something. They had this real tall dude walking through. It was damn near a giant. He was husky.
Oh yeah.
Everybody in China is fucking tall. Wow, tall. Somehow.
Think about it. Imagine if all the pharaohs was Embiid height. like imagine that shit. Imagine if the pharaohs was Embiid height. and then the soldiers was brawn. Like, imagine that shit. You're not coming into Egypt until you come over there friendly. And
all them niggas is fucking training like athletes and shit.
Exactly. Just out in the, and it was in the desert, so that sun was hitting niggas. All their DNA was probably unlocked, and they had the temples to unlock their DNA and all that shit. That shit was. Oh man, that's crazy.
I don't know if it's true or not. Well, they did. What they have found, like if you look back in old newspaper articles, it was a lot of stories of giant skeletons being found, like 9 feet tall. And it's crazy.
That would explain how they was able to lift them big ass rocks. Like lifting that big ass rock for 2 people was like lifting a couch. You know what I'm saying? Back then, like that's crazy as shit. Them thick ass stones, but they had them stones placed to where you cannot even put a knife through them. It was so perfect. You can't lift it up, and motherfuckers still can't make that shit with a crane and all this technology we got now, or they just don't want to. They think skyscrapers is cooler.
Yeah, that might be the case too. Skyscrapers do look cool,
and they trying to block out the fucking sun and change weather, so they don't care about building temples. They like playing God.
Basically, that's what they do.
Man, people out here, man, pretending to be crazy, man.
Imagine if we was on that shit with technology.
I'm pretending not to be.
It's crazy.
Crazy world, man. Why you think people want to act crazy?
You said, why do they want to act crazy?
Yeah. That's no good. Having a bunch of shit in your mind, just swirling around all the time. And shit, just some of it don't be positive. Why would you want to pretend to be going through that shit?
Yeah, I don't know people.
Some of the things these motherfucking elites is doing, you just gotta say like, it's no way. You are getting possessed by something that is not good. It's just no way. There's no way. Yeah. That's why when I started watching Young Pharaoh, like, and he started pointing out certain shit, I'm like, damn, I actually believe when he says that it's motherfucking demonic entities, extraterrestrials, that has been getting contacted by these people that are playing with technology and the reality itself. And they coming up with certain shit. Like, some of this shit is just crazy. Like, what the fuck? They got human hybrid pigs in fucking China. Like, they're doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy. And then you think about it, they got this coronavirus out right now, and all of us are focused on waiting to get off a lockdown and actually getting money still and staying afloat and not dying and going hungry. These niggas could be doing anything while we were all distracted on the election and all that shit. Like, they got white people distracted on the election being frauded up, and they got black people distracted by racism. You know what I'm saying? And then, they always had to distracted by music, NBA, entertainment, and all that other stuff. But they had to get white people distracted too. Now white people are all going crazy because they didn't get their president, and half of them voted for him. And Joe Biden was getting votes from China and dead people voting for him and shit. Everybody distracted.
Who
they could be doing
Dash?
anything.
Who did I vote? I didn't vote at all.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Didn't vote.
I voted for Trump. I felt so good.
Hey, one thing I want to say. Now,
I felt good. I was like, I'm doing something for America. And he lost. I'm like, what the fuck, yo? I tried to go get into politics, and I started seeing all this bullshit.
What did you say?
Oh no, I was about to bring up something that we probably shouldn't talk about on this platform.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
It related to something.
Personal?
No, it was related to something that Gene said. But
Bring it up then, nigga.
huh? Oh no, I was
We
going to say
talking.
we might get kicked off this platform. Well,
Ain't nobody worried about that shit. What we talking about, man?
what we
Who?
really talk about,
Who?
the key and corridor, what we really talking about. I was bringing up a separate point. Like, you ever really think and question yourself and ask, why did Hitler hate the Jews so much?
Well, history would tell he was crazy.
Hitler was
He was insane.
That's what they teach
That's
us
what
in the
U.S.
textbook.
history tells us.
He was an insane dictator.
Conspiracy theorists, white people tell us that the Jews were trying to tear down Germany with the banks and stuff because they had a good ass stronghold on banks and all that. And
Like they
said,
do here.
Oh no,
Like they do here, and they doing exactly what they doing now, controlling all the media.
except we don't got a Hitler.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't. Yeah.
or Stalin or none of them niggas.
We don't got
We
that.
just got fake ass niggas that are actually okay with the Jews doing what they doing, but it's not just them.
And working within it. Working for them, man.
Working for 'em.
It's sad because
All
then you got
niggas in the media, fucking Charlemagne the Guides, the likes of y'all.
just distracted niggas.
Talking about making molds of your ass and shit. That's where you lost me, Charlemagne. I'm sorry, man. That's where you
I
lost
never
me.
even seen that shit till I
That is
saw
where
Lil
you
Pharaoh
lost
talk
me.
about it. Like, y'all niggas is gay.
That is where you lost me. Now they joke around. They used to joke when I used to watch it. They used to joke around back and forth with each other, talking all this gay shit. I used to think it was weird. I'm like, what is wrong with these niggas? Then he brought in a mold of his ass and presented it to DJ Envy. I'm like, you lost me, nigga. You lost me. Yes, according to him.
That's crazy.
When I
Lost
see
me.
that TikTok of
Balls
Charlamagne
and
doing
all.
that dance with the pink gloves and shit, did he have a wig on too? He was doing some TikTok with dance and doing that little hand movement, the little feminine hand movements that the Decepticons be doing and shit. I love that word, Decepticon. That's a perfect word. I didn't say you was. I said you was Decepticon. It's a joke. You can't take a joke. Oh. And they wouldn't know what the fuck it is. You just say it.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Unless they're nerds, then they watch shit like that. Yeah,
They Transformers fan.
basically.
A Shia LaBeouf fan.
Yep.
My favorite actor, Shia LaBeouf, was in that movie. Of course I seen
You don't think I know what you're talking about? You piece of shit. You cisgender.
it. Fucking, they gonna call you a cisgender.
And they think I'm supposed to take offense to that shit. I wear that shit with pride.
Not until the motherfuckers are finished with us by the end of Joe Biden's fucking presidency. Because these bills that they dropping, they trying to go all in on us with these shit. Well, they going all in on women. They trying to let the trans men get into their dressing rooms, everything
Really?
that they pose as a woman and say, I'm a woman, I want to come here. Anything, literally, they cannot discriminate against it, or it's, breaking the law.
Somebody asked y'all Biden fans something. Oh, you guys that voted for Joe Biden, man. So far, are you guys liking what he's been doing so far?
What do we do? Bomb Syria?
Yeah. Apparently, he called off another
All
bomb
they're doing is signing bills. That's it.
last night.
Not just the U.S., but over there in Syria, Israel, and all them, it's going fucking down over there.
He said there was women and kids in the area he was about to bomb last night, and he called it off. But he didn't care the first time.
I
though.
bet that was a lie, and he was just
Maybe. I'm just reporting. I'm just reporting what I heard. I'm just reporting what I heard. That's
For
all.
all we know, I mean, they did bomb him, but the media not showing it to us.
And he's just trying to say that. So look, we care about the people.
I wouldn't put it past him.
He fucked up, but this time we got it right. No, nigga, that was not.
But when we say he bombed Syria, he sent missiles to Syria where he bombed a group of Islamic whatever. So he bombed a militia, and they killed I think one person that was named. At least I've seen one picture. So he didn't bomb anything close to buildings and shit in a city or anything. It was outside. It was an operations place that people was at. And he bombed that joint.
Did that shit have anything to do with what was it in the name of?
Protecting
democracy,
US, something like that. Yeah.
Bullshit
is right. But yeah, they know all Iran, all of them over there, they just throwing bombs at each other. It's somewhere in Damascus or something like that.
That is crazy. He really had to come in dropping bombs.
Came in dropping bombs, trying to get he trying to get Decepticons more rights than black people.
Yeah, picked up where Obama left off, basically.
Right
exactly. It's literally the
Obama's
no time, bro. He literally ain't wasting no time.
And they got the Senate basically. They trying to drop a bill right now. The 1.9 trillion is in the Senate.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Somebody honking at you.
Yeah, I'm about to head out.
You about to head out, bro?
Yeah, mom just called me. So
All right. I'll get with you then, bro. You be safe.
Yeah. For sure. Shit, send it y'all.
Send
When I
me
get
the
back, I'm
audio
sending
when you
the audio
can.
too. Get
All
back.
right.
It's lit.
All right,
Peace, y'all.
we talk to you next week, bro.
Yes, sir. All right.
Gotta go handle his business.
Yes, sir. As men do. I understand.
the scrotal sack.
Damn, they honking the shit out of Dice right now.
Like, move this motherfucking car immediately. I be trying to find concepts of black superheroes and like black vigilantes anywhere on Pinterest and stuff. That shit is impossible. It's just so little, and they're like, I don't know. It's so hard to find them.
I followed this one boy. He like, make comic books and shit. I think you follow him. I think he posted a video. Yeah.
Trying to take it to the elites in the industry.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Basically,
man.
his
I respect
app,
it.
It's crazy because his app is going to basically allow black artists to put their it's basically like, you know what Webtoons is? It's basically like a place where you can put your comic books on there. You can swipe through. It's like a PDF. You just swipe through all the pictures in the comic book instead of buying it with the print and all that in the book, actually. And you can just go on the internet. And it's quicker and stuff. Sometimes they have animations and all that. So what Black Sans is doing is they're making an app, and it's gonna allow you to do basically the same thing, and it's gonna basically promote black owners and stuff like that, and like black stories and stuff like that. So it's gonna be tough.
That's tough, man. Yeah,
It's gonna be like a Disney Plus.
What's his name again?
Black Sans. His name, the CEO, is Madwell Godoy.
Yeah, that's tough, man. That's with that. Empowering black creators.
Exactly. So we got that. Because then I'm pretty sure if we actually start funding it like we do watch Disney and Netflix and all that stuff, it'll be able to become the next Marvel for the black community, and we'll have places to where an artist from the hood in Philly can actually have a good ass story and go send it to this company, and they'll look at it actually, and then you go from there, and it's easier, and you're not going to try to get the Disney deal where you're losing all your damn property and all that shit and your licenses and all that. But it's good. We got that. We got Odd Nation coming. We need to just start creating grounds up movement in every community, really.
Oh, shit.
It's the best way to get us out of this fucking hole.
I see Joe Budden as far as podcasting. I see he started his own network. Made I think he got including his own 3 podcasts on there right now, and 2 of them are hosted by women, which is dope. I don't really listen to podcasts that's hosted by women. They usually end up talking about relationships and sex, and I don't always want to hear about that shit. Women podcasters.
Oh, yeah. It's all about sex for the most part.
Yeah. Yeah. And that should just be, I don't be wanting to hear that all the time. Oh, why Target bitch hit me back up, bro? Yeah. She trying to fuck still, bro.
Again?
Yeah.
You was too crazy, bro. You went too crazy.
This bitch is, she crazy. I ain't crazy. She crazy. That bitch is out her mind, man. I left that shit right on scene.
Oh, wow.
She fucking try to line me up or something.
Mm-hmm. You got her down for it?
Yeah. She broke my window.
Yeah, she in the serious business.
Hit me up. Yeah, I'm gonna hit this nigga up 3 months later and line him the fuck up. I got something for him. You be robbed or something. Worst of all, killed. I don't know. I really don't know that bitch like that.
Yeah, she wild, man. Fucking shit, man. Well, what you gonna do it?
Nah, I don't want nothing to do with her, bro. She is bad business. Bad business.
Bad business. No good. No bueno. Fucking. I need this slice of pizza, bro. I need this slice of pizza.
I'm listening to a lot of UK rappers. This guy's name is Nines. I like this song.
I was in the trenches with my dog. Now with them niggas in charge. Now with them niggas in charge. Life for the fuck. I was on my way to school, found a 9-bar bud. I was only like 10 years old. God knows what I was thinking. I stashed it and didn't tell a soul. After school, I'm hanging out on the street. Them times pocket money's £2 for some sweets. I ain't care about money there. I live right next to Peace Block.
You ever listen to any UK rappers or anything like that? Skepta.
Yeah, Skepta. I heard a couple songs by that dude.
You guys remember Big Shaq?
Mm-mm.
Big Shaq. He made that weird song, just basically mumbling. You never remember that?
No.
I don't know if he's from UK. That's the only UK. I don't know if he
Big
was
Shaq.
actually.
I know Shaq West.
I don't even know how his songs
21
went.
Savage is from.
It was
Oh shit, yeah.
It was like a trend probably just long ago. I don't know where he's from though, but yeah, thought he's from. He sounded like he was from UK.
It's, what time y'all want to end this? Cause we going to play basketball.
We can do
Yeah, that's we
Yeah,
about to get out of
110.
here, y'all. It's gonna be a short one this week. There's really nothing going on. Just know that these niggas is out here raping little kids and drinking their adrenal bloods.
And the politicians are about to send millions of dollars to shit that does not have to do anything to COVID-19, but it's the American Rescue Plan.
Oh, real quick before we get out of here, Square acquiring most of the title. Hove, I don't know how you dropped the ball on that. Black people don't have anything, and you know that as much as I know that. I don't understand why you would allow Square to acquire most of the title. That's the only reason me and Dice are subscribed to this motherfucker.
They think because you put out the joint venture sign, they make all these cool business words when you put it together, talking about him selling half of this shit. It makes black people think, okay, this is good for us.
When somebody owns most of something, they're not just going to let you make decisions anymore.
Even though most of his decisions probably was only for himself. Who knows?
I do like the way Tidal works.
It
I don't know if that was him. It might have been just the developers.
Yep.
But I like the way that they suggest music and all of that. Yeah. And they like each month they'll send me like a playlist of what I would listen to all month and shit.
It's probably gonna be mashed up with Twitter now somehow.
Oh, I'm gonna hate that. I'm gonna hate it. I don't like that shit. I want my shit to be separate.
Yeah, 2 separate genres. Yeah.
It's probably still gonna have a separate genre, but
at a comment section or something.
I don't know, but it's probably gonna have like title. I don't know. Somehow it's gonna be mashed up though, because I remember seeing the Twitter.
I feel like they're gonna ruin it, bro.
Mike, they adding that Twitter thing where the $5 a month thing, so people can start getting paid for how many followers you have. I wonder how that's gonna work. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be the Patreon where you pay for someone's super follow. That's what it's gonna be called, a super follow, and that's when you sign up for someone's basically Twitter Patreon or something like that, or Twitter subscription, or it's gonna be $5 a month for the whole Twitter itself. I don't think they're gonna do that. That'll be stupid. That'll lose a lot of customers. Start paying for Twitter.
Everybody, they make you pay for Twitter. It's people that's buying it. Bro.
I'm not buying that shit. You need to dick Twitter. I don't need it no more.
Dick.
Yeah, but it's most likely gonna be the $4.99 Twitter super follow thing, and that's gonna be lit. Cause I wonder if they're gonna let you. Well, they already do let you put long videos on there. So y'all can go on Twitter. Motherfuckers gonna be ready to get that content on Twitter from the Trainwreck. That's gonna be low key might be better than freaking
Instagram.
Instagram, exactly. Yeah, I was about to say YouTube, but no, Instagram. But it'll probably allow you to reach more people on Twitter because you can send it to certain people.
Oh, okay.
They need to retweet, repost.
You probably wouldn't be able to, the people that super follow you wouldn't be able to see the repost most likely. Well, that don't super follow you, that don't pay the money to see those tweets, you have to do it on your regular account. Then it goes switch over to the
Trainwreck been advertising this shit, y'all. Listeners, every these past weeks, each clip I put out, I've been putting some advertisement money behind it. We just trying to keep this thing rolling, man. Get this shit bigger than ever. It get realer and realer every year, bro.
Yeah, bro, it get crazier, bro. That's the only way. You get.
Gotta keep niggas updated.
Yeah, man.
All right, guys. We will see you guys next week. Oh shit! CDC is preparing us for the zombie apocalypse.
Oh my goodness! You should.
Can't forget that.
This might. Oh my goodness! You know what that is? That's like pre-programming, because this fucking vaccine is about to, like fucking alter niggas' RNA and DNA,
so
allegedly.
The first part of this shit is basically what you should be doing during the COVID pandemic. Water, food, clothing, sanitation. That's the first part of it. And we get down here. Where was I at? Identify the types of emergencies that are possible in your area besides the zombie apocalypse. This may include floods, tornadoes, earthquakes. No. This was important. Pick a meeting place. This is interesting. Pick a meeting place for your family to regroup in case zombies invade your home or your town evacuates because of a hurricane. So they got this in the fucking
works plan.
Yeah, like this is actual documentation. I didn't think this would ever be real. I didn't think I'd ever see no crazy shit like this, bro. What is going on?
Imagine sick people as I said sick people. Imagine zombies as very sick people, like COVID niggas running around or some shit. I don't know.
Like if they was homeless,
I doubt it's gonna happen. But just like they really just want to lock everyone down. I can't hear it no more.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they just want to lock everyone down so they can have the control over everybody. And that's basically it. I still can't, but we about to end anyway. It don't matter. I can hear you.
Huh? It looked like you about to delete something.
Delete it. Oh, shit.
It just went to the micro SD card.
Look, that's the forces amongst us telling us to let it go.
Yeah, all right, y'all. We gonna get with y'all next week. Give y'all another 2-hour episode. We got some shit to do this week. We got life to live. Yeah. Fuck y'all. Actually, second off, thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed listening as much as we enjoyed making this shit for you. And we out.
Peace.
Mark usually says peace. I was waiting. I was waiting to hear peace.
I was waiting for it too, though. That's the crazy part. Fucking Mark.
Take a fucking bow.
That's how the show's over.
That's podcast. Go.
That's how you podcast.